It's Lisa 18. See the world through my eyes. Manifesting what I deserve. My dream life.
Okay, so I'm back. By popular demand. Okay, I'm back, you guys. So I didn't take my driving test today. The guy that I booked, because you guys know I book with a third party. With this third party, you have to book with them to like use their car if you don't have your own car, or borrow someone's car, whatever. I didn't have that, so I had to book with this third party company. So it's the first time working with them, and so to book with them, you have to do like the mock trial test. Like if you're going to use their rental, you have to do the mock trial test lessons, and that's what I pay for. So that's what I was paying for. However, when we was going through the lesson, he was like, okay, I feel like, first he was trying to like fill me out, and then he was like, okay, I feel like maybe, before he said that, I decided not to take the test based off the lesson that we were going through. I was maneuvering okay. It was just more so like I was very confident. At first, I ain't gonna lie, when I first got in the car, I was a little nervous, just a little. But once I started driving, that went away. It was the weirdest thing, but it went away, and I was the most confident. However, I feel like what he saw was like me, like the mistakes that I was making based off the way he I guess he felt like I didn't have control of the car, but me, I did. It was more so like, do this, do that, do that. I'm like, okay. And he keeps saying that I wasn't in the middle of the road when I was driving. I'm like, I am. I feel like I am, but he said that's not the center. If I could see and I feel like the vehicle is center, because I'm in the driver's seat, he's in the passenger, and he's saying that I'm not in the center. He's been doing this for a long time. However, I feel like that, so he kept trying to push me towards the left lane, and I'm like, every time I would drive, he will touch the wheel. That's the only thing I did not like, is when he touched the wheel, because that kind of fucked me over. But like as a driver, you have to like deal with anything, like any type of pressure, any type of the unexpected. You always got to be ready. But that, I was like, I just didn't like that, because that kind of like, I won't say it messed me up, but that threw me off a little bit. I'm like, why are he holding the wheel like that? Because like and then I'm too like, now that I'm driving, he keeps saying that my hand position is not right. So how I was taught before, it was 9-3 to position your hands. For this county, this test is 10-2. You don't use the 9-3. So that was a different, I don't know. So that kind of threw me off too, because I was expecting to do 9-3 position on the steering wheel. But he kept saying my hand movements on the steering wheel was wrong when I turned. And when I turned. So I'm like, okay. And he said, you can't turn like that. So it's like, he kept saying my turn was off as far as like my hand position, how I'm turning the wheel. I'm not supposed to go below, I'm not supposed to go to the top. And I watch a lot of people, how they drive. They don't drive like that. Like realistically, people don't drive with their hand movements on that position. People drive any type of way. But I guess for the test, you have to do what they expect you to do. So I'm like, okay, let me just learn the 10-2 that I just found out today. That's okay. So that was kind of it's just weird. And I feel like he was confusing me too. Like he kept pointing out little things. But you guys, I feel confident. I know when I feel confident, and I know when I feel like my anxiety. I have very bad anxiety ever since I was a kid, due to whatever. And it gotten better as I gotten older, and I know how to deal with it. But I kid you not, when I was driving, I did not have anxiety. I was extremely confident. It's only when he started saying this, that, and it threw me off. That's when I started to, I didn't even have anxiety. I started to make mistakes more because of that. And again, it threw me off. Again, no matter what, because I want to be a professional driver. No matter what, even if he's doing that, I feel like it's helping me because I have to learn to turn off the noise, turn that down, and be present and be in control always. So that's what I was trying to do. And his mind, he's just thinking that, your hand position is wrong. You're holding the steering wheel rigidly. He said I was holding it too tight. I was turning too slow, too fast. It was just like every little thing that I was doing, he was pointing that out. The old me, the anxiety me, would be like, oh my gosh, like, but no, I'm looking at this different. I'm like, you know what? Thank you. I'm grateful. Give me all the pointers that I need because I want to be a professional driver. When I talk about professional, like I want to know in and out how to do. I want to drive smoothly. I don't want to drive recklessly, because everyone I knew, like everyone in my family that I know, like everyone in my family had a car accident. Every last one. I want to be the changer of that, or like just be a professional driver where if I do come to an accident, it's not my fault. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. So I decided to book another lesson. I decided to I decided to book a lesson with him. We decided to do that together. I didn't want to decide that I didn't want to take the test, and he's like, yeah, I kind of agree. He said, wait, he wanted to test, like fill me out. He said, okay, we can do the test later. He said, like, you could do it, you could have probably passed, but I want you to be on your A game. I want you, basically he's saying that I want you to know, like, before you do it. So we're gonna book another mock trial, just another hour lesson, and then we're gonna take the test. So I decided to do around early September. I don't want to wait too long. So September 5th is my next time I could do it because I don't want to do it on my work days, but I want to do it when like I'm off and like I'm fully awake and aware and all that stuff. So September 5th is my next date that I can do it. So yeah, September 5th. That's around that time. But first I had to check with him. But I gotta check my schedule again. So yeah, I'm gonna check with him and see what he says. And go from there. How do I feel? I feel confident. Like now that, because again, it's been a while since I've been behind the wheel. The last time I've been behind the wheel was last year, I think. Was it last year? No, it wasn't last year. Wow, I think it's been a whole year. I think it's been a year since I drove behind the wheel. Maybe no. I don't know. I feel like it's been a year, you guys. So that it's been a year. Since I've been behind the wheel, so of course, like I had my e-bike, right? But it's not the same, obviously. But technically, it is. You're on the road. But it's been a year since I've behind the. It really has been a year. I had to really think because like last year, I know I booked. When last year I booked a driving lesson before. I never took my test. I never took a driving test. I have booked driving lessons before at my old city, but I never took the actual test. I never did. Because I was obviously not ready. And if I would have back then, I would definitely have failed. But today I feel like I could have still took it, but I decided, like, before, like, based off the feel of it, I'm like, okay, no, maybe I said, you know what, Shirley, do it, do one more lesson, or like, yeah, take another lesson, and then do it. Because it's like I was getting my feet wet a little bit, or it was more than that. It felt like I was getting comfortable again behind it, behind the wheel, because it's been a while, and then I'm remembering things like, okay, this, that. There was a lot of things that he was pointing out besides the turning thing and like my hand movements on the steering wheel. There was an occasion like he's like, oh, check your blind spots, check your blind. I'm checking the mirror, but he like, check your blind spots, check your blind spot. Look this, look way. Like always remember to check your blind spot. Okay, so that was that. Just like it's all about memory, as far as like what to do. Like when it comes to proper driving, is to remember the proper mechanics, hand movements on the steering wheel, and then watch your speed, because don't go too fast, don't go too slow, especially in different areas that you're in, such as the parking lot and stuff like that. But I feel like my speed was okay. There was a moment where I kind of sped up too fast, but it was interesting. But yeah, I it was very informative today. And it was a good experience. So I'm grateful for all of it. Like despite that it threw me off, I'm still grateful for it, because I'm like, okay, this is, remember, okay, he's teaching you, so you got to remember that, like, he knows. And I kind of have that control factor too. Like I was like telling him, like, wait, let me see. Like he was like looking at, I know, I felt him looking at me like, girl, I'm the professional here, but I'm still like, I'm the driver though, and once I'm in the driver's seat, I would know what's comfortable to me, and what's comfortable, like what I have control of. And I know that you're the outside, you're a professional driver, this is how you do it, but I still am aware of like, okay, I'm still in control. Like don't push your control onto me. I'm in my control. Okay, I get it. So that was the only thing I would say. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the information. I decided to take it today. I will retake it later. A different date. Well, we both decided to take it a different date. So yeah, it's all an investment so that I can get my license, so I can get my car, so I can start driving already. I'm ready to drive, you guys. Like I'm so ready to just drive on the road. I'm tired of riding the bus. I'm tired of spending money on the Uber. I am tired of it. I spend too much money. And look, keep in mind, I'm thinking about getting a payment card, but that's even more money. I'm like, oh my god, like why is so much money? But because I just wanted to buy a car, but like that's taking forever. So I'm just gonna get a payment card. Yeah. And I kind of felt rushed too. Because he's like, relax. And I felt relaxed. He didn't believe that I was, based off like my hand movements. But I know when I'm in a relaxed state, and I know when I'm not. Trust me, I dealt with anxiety. Severe anxiety where I would shake, I will like feel fidgety, I will like nervous. I know when I'm relaxed, you guys, and I felt the most relaxed when I was in the driver's seat. I felt relaxed. Not in the beginning when we first started. It started because we just got to know each other, and I'm like, it's been a while since I've been behind the wheel. Okay, when we first started, but once I started to drive, it went away. Okay, and and then I was a little like thrown off. I was just thrown off of this everything, but despite that, I still enjoyed today, the experience, the lesson, and then all that. So thank you. I keep you guys posted. I won't tell you guys. Yeah, you're just gonna find out next time when I pass the test. You're just gonna. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly September 5th. Probably not. Probably yes. I don't know. But I'll just show up with my license to you guys, or maybe I just show. This is my dear diary, so I'm just gonna show every moment. I told myself to be completely vulnerable, show my experience, my lessons, and my memories. So to make memories, okay. So that's what my dear diary vlog channel is all about. Is show the good, bad, the ugly, my lessons, my experience, and most of all, my manifestations. Me manifesting my dreams and my goals. That is what my vlog channel is all about. So I keep it there. I'm about to eat something. I didn't eat nothing when I left, and that was for a reason. I was like, I'm not gonna eat nothing. I'm craving coffee, but that gotta wait for tomorrow or something. I don't know. I gotta work tonight, you guys. Today's Tuesday, so yeah, gotta work tonight. And I'm off this weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna go to the beach. I wanna go to the beach this weekend. Why not? But yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you. I'm a Haitian black woman. Never forget that. Ain't no competition. It's evolution music. You better get into it. Let's get it. What's up? Let me tell you something. I may not be all what you see. One day you will all know me. I will be the queen of bees, gentle like the ocean breeze, so calm I flow like the sea, always representing me to the depth of me. My confidence will proceed. Never will you see me down. Stay up until I'm proud. That's why I always wear my crown. You see evolution. You better get into it. You guys, I'm so grateful for my twin. You know, we have our ups and downs, but I love her down. I love her up. I love her to the heavens. I love her to the moon. I love her to the universe. I love her to the heart. That's my sister. I love my family. If you know me, you know me. Okay. Anywho, I love her because she's allowing me to use her car. At first, she didn't want me to use her car because she has trouble with her car or whatever, and she just didn't want me to use it because it was in a good condition. But now she said, you can practice. So I want to practice, with the things that, he was pointing out in today's lesson, so I can be better prepared. I booked my new appointment for the date. I'm not going to tell you guys. The next time you're going to hear anything about this driving is when I get my license, okay? Which I'm going to get it on that date, okay? So I'm going to be practicing and using my sister's car, so I'm very happy. That was the issue, you guys. I haven't been behind the wheel for like over a year. So this is the first time within over a year that I've been behind the wheel. So of course I was gonna make mistakes here and there, but I was still confident though. Like I feel like I could have took the test, even with him like showing me the mock trial. I could have, but I want to be 100% like, okay, I got this down. I got this down. Like every little thing that they're gonna test me on, I got it down. The proper techniques. I want to feel that way because I want to be a professional driver. So I'm very thankful, very grateful that my sister is allowing me to use her car so that I can practice. Very, very proud. So this weekend is my weekend off. I'm trying to go to the beach this weekend. So, yep, I'm gonna try to go to the beach this weekend. So nothing should be stopping me but the weather. And you guys know how the weather been looking. It's been raining, gloomy. I just hope that this weekend is sunny, that I could go to the beach. So yeah, and yeah. So tonight I'm about to head to work. Tonight I am going to apply for jobs. Something happened. One of the jobs that I applied for in the new city, it's not exactly in Miami. It's in Fort Lauderdale. So I should just decline it. I don't know why I should take it though. So I'm gonna call her back and decline it because I want to go exactly in Miami, not Fort Lauderdale. And technically, Fort Lauderdale is not in Miami. It is not. So I'm gonna decline that offer, but I do appreciate it though. I was gonna try to make it and stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna decline it. But I am grateful that I got a call back. What did I told you guys? I said one of the jobs that's been calling me back is a CNA job. Yeah, I'm getting callbacks for CNA jobs. Not security yet, but I did find a security company in Tampa, but I think that they're everywhere. So I'm gonna go through them and see if I can find anything within the area that I'm trying to go for. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight at work. Work on the high Qs. I've been working on the high Qs to tone and master my skills when it comes to rapping, okay, and songwriting in general is practicing my haikus, and that's been helping me. I'm learning a lot. Okay, I'm learning about the 575 syllables, which is haikus, and it's gonna help me. The next thing for the month of September, my goal is to practice not just my cadence when it comes to freestyling, but also my flow. I just gotta work on my flow. Like, so I'm gonna be using beats, you know, like music instrumentals and beats, and me rapping on it, so that I flow naturally. So you guys will see more of that in the month of September. When it comes to musically, I do also want to start at the same time learning how to play this. Okay, that is my goal. Just every day, just learning string a day if I have to. Just learning how to play guitar, one string a day. I believe I could do that. So not just I believe I could do anything I put my mind to and heart to. I believe that. Better believe it. Bye, you guys. See, my lips is so chapped. I have chapstick. But my lips stay me chapped, yo. And I'm thirsty, so I gotta go get a drink. So, see you later. Oh, I didn't do my intro today, did I not? Hi, everyone. It's Lucy, and welcome to my story. See the world in my eyes, where I manifest my dream life, what I deserve. You better believe it. Okay, now I can close the live. See you later, alligators.